When I swatched this in the store, my boyfriend was like, yo, I will lick that off of you. That was too much, I'm sorry. What's up guys, and welcome. So today I want to show you all my Sephora favorites. These are going to be my favorite Sephora makeup products. These are all items that I would purchase again, recommend to a friend, and continue using because I just love these products. I'm going to try to go in order from like the products that I would apply on my face first, starting with primers and then probably finishing off with lip glosses and things like that. So stay tuned to the end of this video. Write some items down in your list. I'm going to leave all of the products listed down below in the description box in case you guys want to pick them up yourselves and check them out. If you want to see my personal favorites from Sephora that you guys could pick up and products that I love and recommend, keep on watching. The first product that I'm going to talk about is the BADESCU skincare mist, but honestly this really helps my makeup. I know I said that I was going to do makeup products, and here I am showing a skincare product, but honestly I use this in my makeup routine and I use it with makeup or without makeup, so that's why I included it in this video. This is something that I pick up all of the time. Like if I run out of this, I'm going to buy a new one, and I always buy the biggest size. I only buy the little size if I'm traveling, but I always buy the size. So this is the BADESCU skincare. This is a lavender spray. They have green tea, they have rose water, they have orange blossom, and I think they have another one, I'm not sure, but it's just an overall great skincare mist. I personally use it before my makeup, after my makeup, in between my makeup. It helps get rid of cakiness. It smells good. It's good for the skin. It's just a great facial mist. If your face is looking cakey, if you feel like something's not blending right, blend it out as best as you can. Apply this and then go over with the wet sponge. It's gonna help. So moving on to the brows, my favorite brow powder right now is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder, and this is in the shade number 5. I personally like this brow powder because there's 2 shades in it. It goes from light to dark because this is actually how the brows naturally are, from light to dark. So they have a lighter brown here and then a darker brown here, and this is in shade number 5. They do have other options, you know, if you do want your eyebrows lighter or darker. It has a mirror in it, which is really convenient. The only thing I didn't like about this product was that little brush thingy. Like no one really used those brushes that come in like makeup palettes, like drugstore makeup palettes at least. But yeah, I really like this powder. It lasted me a while. It's a great shade and it's cute packaging. Since we're on the topic of eyebrows, I love the Anastasia brow gel. This is the mini one. I actually got this for free. I think I got this for like 100 points after I redeemed some of my Sephora points, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel. They have the brown, they have different shades, but I love the clear one. These hold my brow hairs up very well. If you have really long eyebrow hairs and they keep drooping, or you know, they won't stay in place, try an eyebrow gel. They also help with distributing product throughout your brows, so if you are a little heavy-handed, applying a clear brow gel throughout your brows would help. Okay, so on to the eyes. I like the Anastasia eye primer. This is the mini size, but I'm definitely going to pick up the larger size when this one runs out. This is a great eyeshadow primer. I would say it's a dupe to the P. Louise, but this is more accessible because you could get at Sephora on their website. The P. Louise, it's in the UK. If you're in the US like me, you don't really want to pay for UK international shipping. So I do like this. I just wish that they extended their shade range, but honestly, it has a nice white tinge to it. It has this nice white tinge to it, so it will make all your eyeshadows on top pop. It's just a great overall eyeshadow primer. So eyeshadows, I do believe this is still available. It should be. It wasn't a limited edition item. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I love Anastasia's palette. I mean, clearly I love these 2 shades, Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange. They are great transition shades for my skin tone, and they work really well with other shadows. The formula is nice. There is a bit of fallout or kickback, but that doesn't bother me. I know her shadows are going to be pigmented and they are just going to blend amazing. So if you're someone who like neutrals but also want like a little, you know, warm tones in the palette, I definitely would say to pick up this palette because it is a very nice neutral, yet, you know, if you wanted to pop out and wear this palette on the eyes and do something dramatic, you definitely could. So that's actually my only favorite eyeshadow palette that I purchased from Sephora. All of my other palettes are Anastasia palettes, but they are limited edition, so I don't want to include anything in this video that is limited edition because obviously you guys can't get your hands on it if it's not in Sephora. These two eyelash glues from House of Lashes are by far the best eyelash glue that I ever came across. So I have the House of Lashes lash glue in the clear and black. I've used both of the black and clear lash glue, and in my opinion I would prefer the clear lash glue because it dries clear. Let's say I'm doing like a black bold wing, I don't mind using the black eyelash glue. So I love this clear eyelash glue. Actually Desi Perkins introduced me to this eyelash glue. I like how we have a wand applicator. My eyelashes will not go anywhere if I'm wearing this. If I apply this to my lashes directly and then onto my eyelash line, it is not going nowhere. This eyelash glue is really good. The only thing about it is that it's low-key hard to get off. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I come home at night and I rip off my lashes, there's gonna be residue left of this on my eyes, but it's okay. I mean, I would just use a makeup remover and take it off. But this is a very heavy-duty eyelash glue, and it's called the House of Lashes. This is called the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. So I recommend this if you're an eyelash wearer like me and you like your eyelashes to stay on all day and you don't want them to, like, you know, when your eyelash lift on the inner corner of your eye, this will help. Everyone knows what this is, but it's one of my favorites. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I use the shade dark brown. This product would last me so long. Like, it would last me a full year. I just bought a new one because it was drying out. I don't know why I didn't just put a little bit of oil in it to revive it, but I bought a whole new one, and I bought this a while ago too. But honestly, you do not need a lot when you use this. I would just get my brush. I wouldn't even apply it straight after that. I would go into the cover, make sure, you know, I spread the product around in the brush, and obviously you can tell, and I would pretty much apply it throughout my brows. This can be very heavy if you don't use it sparingly, so please be cautious, but it is a really good eyebrow pomade. So I use them today. I actually use it on my brows. If I want a more dramatic eyebrow look, you know, more bold, more glam, I would use this. It lasts long throughout the day, and it's just one of those products that is a staple and you just need. I do not apply makeup without using a primer, so I have tried a lot of primers in my lifetime, and my two favorite primers that I have to say is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Base Primer and also the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I used to buy these back to back. I would buy the largest size, and it had a little pump on it. It's similar to Benefit Pores No More, but I like the ingredients in this better. So this is for oily combination skin. It helps to refine the size of pores. You can use this with makeup, without makeup. I use it both ways. They said you could even use this on top of makeup, and I think I tried it a couple times before, and it actually mattified the skin and filled in my pores. Now the Tarte, this bad girl, she's thick. I like the packaging. It just looks chic. If you watch any of my videos, you would know that I love this product and I use it to prime my skin. It smells good. It has a light fragrance to it, but it's one of those thick primers that you know will fill in the pores and would mattify the skin and just get the job done every time. I do not go outside without primer, really. Like, even if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll go outside with primer on. It just works for me. So obviously after primer, we do foundation. So my favorite foundation from Sephora that I currently own is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is an amazing foundation. It photographs well. It matches my skin tone perfectly. I'm in the shade Cadiz, by the way. And this is a radiant longwear foundation. Now, I have oily skin, so I never thought I would ever be able to pick up a radiant foundation. But it looks so natural on the skin. It's not too mattifying. It's not dewy. It just looks really good on the skin. A nice healthy looking finish, but it's also full coverage if you build it up. I do like the Lancome Tint Idole, I believe that's how you pronounce it. That was a really good foundation too. It just got pricey around the time I was using it, and I could not afford to just keep buying that over and over. So if you're an oily person, definitely check out that foundation as well. I really like it, and I do want to repurchase that again. But the NARS and the Tint Idole by Lancome are two of my favorite foundations from Sephora that I could think of off the top of my head. Also, I do want to try that new Too Faced foundation, and I'm gonna purchase that because they have a sale sale going on, since, you know, they're welcoming their customers back since their store is open. So I'm gonna pick up that foundation and let you guys know how I like that foundation, and I'll be using it throughout my videos if I do like it. Speaking of the devil, Too Faced is up next. I love the Too Faced Born This Way concealers. If you watch my videos, you would know that I gravitate towards these concealers pretty often. I use the shade Warm Sand and Cookie. I would use Warm Sand for basically the first highlight of my face to even out my complexion, and then I would use Cookie for the innermost parts of my eyes and also to highlight those areas if I do want more brightness to my face. These concealers are bomb. They're not new. They're a multi-use concealer, so you can use it for contouring, highlighting, whatever. It's a pretty good formula. It has a giant doe foot applicator, which I really appreciate. The formula feels nice. It feels hydrating. I believe it have hyaluronic acid and coconut water in it. Oh, these are made in Italy. Fancy. I recommend for everyone's skin type. This is the Sephora MicroSmooth powder. This is in the shade Tan, and I've had this so long that the cover just broke off, and I like this powder because it's light. It has a medium coverage. It have a light to medium coverage. I use this powder when I feel like something looks wrong on my face. Like if I'm just like, my foundation look weird, I'll gravitate towards this powder because I just feel like it would fix and adjust. Like if anything is not blended right, if my contour is too harsh, I would get the powder and go over with this. If my face is looking too white, too ashy, or if it's just, you know, it needs life back into my face, I would gravitate towards this. I would use this powder. Sometimes when I bake, underneath would be really bright, so I would just go over with this, run it over with a big fluffy brush, and you're good to go. But if I'm looking for more coverage and I want something that will like stay in place, I would use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder. Now this powder, I would use this powder for touch-ups. I would throw this in my bag. I would throw this on like if I'm having a really bad skin day and I really need the maximum coverage. Like this powder even looks good without makeup on. So as you can see, it doesn't look cakey. This is one of those powders where you can throw them on, and the more you put on, like it really doesn't matter because it won't really get cakey on you. And also this packaging is fire. I like that there's a button so it won't open in my bag if I throw it, and it has a nice mirror on it as well. Oh, bronzers. I love bronzers, and my two favorite bronzers from Sephora is the Fenty Beauty bronzer. So Miss Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie. I mean, this is one of my favorite bronzers on the market. This is, it just looks good. I'm not gonna lie, when I first applied it, I wasn't a fan of it because I thought it was just too cool. It looked muddy on me, but honestly, it was me. I wasn't applying it right. I was using the wrong brush. And honestly, after using a nice diffused fluffy brush, I personally like the Real Techniques blush brush, a blush brush to actually bronze my skin. A blush brush just applies product so airy. That brush really helped diffuse this bronzer to give a nice sun-kissed glow. And I didn't use it today. I actually used another favorite bronzer, but I love this bronzer and I will be repurchasing it. Also, this packaging, I use this as a mirror to apply my lashes when I cannot find a mirror. Like, talk about multi-purpose packaging. Like, now my next favorite bronzer is the Hoola Caramel bronzer from Benefit, and I am so glad that they extended the range because that cool tone shade was not cutting it. That was not a universal bronzer. I don't know why they ever thought that would slide, but years later they finally made this bronzer, and it comes with this brush inside. Personally, I do not use it. I probably use it like once for a nose contour to just chisel that out, but I don't think I would use this on my face because it's just not practical for me to hold this little thing, and it's just not gonna happen. So I mean, if you're interested in using a little brush, it comes with it. Honestly, I don't know which one I like more. It's similar to the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I don't know. Let me swatch them. I never swatched them side by side before. So this is Fenty Caramel Cutie. It looks gray. It looks almost like muddy, right? I swear to you, it looks amazing on the skin. And then this is Caramel. So Caramel, this is Hoola, this is Fenty. So they're both similar. I'd say Fenty is a bit deeper, just a tad bit. They're in the same shade range. I'd say Fenty is a little bit more cooler, and then this one is also similar, but it's a more lighter shade, maybe a more warmer shade. But I love both of these bronzers. I never realized that the Fenty was darker, honestly. I thought it was this one, but now that I know, this one swatched darker. Interesting. Those are my two favorite bronzers from Sephora, hands down. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Banana Powder is my favorite powder right now. I love the scent of it. Oh, it has that mirror packaging again. If I need to apply my lashes, I just quickly do that. Powder is a bit messy. This powder smells really good. Whenever I use it on someone, they always compliment the smell of it. It's light enough. Honestly, when I first picked up this powder, I was like, nah, that's too light for me. I got some melanin in me. Like, this looks really pale and light. But honestly, it has that nice brightening effect that, you know, that makes you look more awake. It's a great brightening powder for me personally. I really love this powder because it just brightened the areas that I put concealer on. It's not too dry. I recommend picking this powder up and giving it a try. They also have the mini of this if you guys don't want to commit to the larger size. And they also have multiple shades of the mini as well. This is actually one of the first higher end products that I purchased. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is a great palette for medium, I'd say light to medium skin tones. The only shade you can probably get away from here if you're a darker skin tone is this shadow, but you can use this shadow on top of other colors. I personally only use 2 shadows out of this palette because I just feel like the other shades don't really complement my skin tone. They're a little too light for me. These 2 are my favorite. These are the only 2 that I really touch. I'd probably use these for inner corner highlights, but I'm actually gonna try to utilize these 2 more since I do have it. Might as well use it. I use the shade Golden Bronze and Drippin' in Gold. These are the darker shades in the palette. And recently I've been only using Drippin' in Gold because I think I have a little tan going on, not sure. But the formula of this palette is amazing. The pigmentation, like when I was rocking highlighter as hard as I was in college, this is what I was wearing. I was using the Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. What I like about this palette is you can also pop these shadows out. I have nails on. Let's see if I can do it. So you can pop these shadows out and you could place them in your Z palette. So they're magnetic palettes, so you could just pop these into and take them if you need to. But I keep them in here. I love these 2 shades in this palette. They just make my skin look nice and golden and highlighted, and my highlighter be popping. Oh, this is also a great product if you are a makeup artist and you know you have a variety of clienteles. So you know you have a range of skin tones to work with, so you have a range of highlighters to work with. So this is really a great palette. They also have different shades if you're interested. My next, oof, I love this product so much. Honestly, it's so good. Yo, this is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in How Many Carats. First of all, I don't know if the camera ever picks up how gorgeous. It's just a wet dream. Like, I say that every time, but I don't know how else to describe it because I recently used this as a highlighter and girl, I don't know what I was doing before. This product, okay, so this is a mini. Definitely gonna buy the bigger size. It's just one of those toppers that you can put on top of your eyeshadow and it would transform it. You can put this in the inner corner like how I have it today. Also, if you want to see this look, I recorded it and it's on my channel. It's my previous video I filmed before this one. And when I swatched this in the store, my boyfriend was like, yo, I will lick that off of you. That was too much. It's just a lickable, like, this shade does something to me. It just shimmers beautifully. It's hard to describe this. It's like a soft, bouncy type texture, and it's not powdery. Like, you can't go wrong with this. Honestly, you really can't apply this wrong because it just applies so nicely. It's just, this is like a silvery sparkly cushion highlighter that you can apply, and it just, look, I could probably put this on the top of my cheeks right now. Like, it would just look good all over the skin, all over the body, and you could do so many things with this. I think this is a great product to transform your makeup, to transform a look, to just take it up to another level. This is like top tier. If you were to get anything in this video, I'd probably recommend this because it's just one of those magical like products that just makes you feel luxurious. It's just sparkly. It's It's amazing. I can't say enough about it. It's breathtaking, obviously, because I don't know what to say. So blushes, I love these two blushes. They are from the Sephora collection. The first blush that I purchased was the Sephora colorful blush, and this is in the shade Too Hot number 7. So this is a peach blush, and what I like is that this is actually from the Sephora collection. It's more on the affordable side compared to their higher end brands, but this is a great blush. I used it today for this look. I used it today on my cheeks because I couldn't find this one, and I was so happy that I couldn't find this one because this one's just chef's kiss. I mean, some of it probably came off, but it looked really good with my look, and I felt like it really tied in well with my eyeshadow. So this is a great peachy matte blush. This one is called Love Child, and it's also another peachy blush. This is in number 31. Pretty much the same, I can't lie. These are pretty much the same blush, low-key. Hold on, this looks more peachy, this looks more pink. Let me swatch them. This is number 7. It's kind of hard to see, but they're both, yeah, this one is actually a lot darker, but they're both beautiful peach blushes. Fenty Beauty Truffle Matchstick, amazing for contour. I love to add shadows with this contour stick. Packaging A1. It blends easily. You can use this for a lip liner, you can use this to contour, eyeshadow. It's a multi-use stick that I cannot get enough of, and it's Fenty Beauty. These Fenty Beauty gloss bombs, and I love lip gloss, and that's not changing. I have the shade Fussy, Hot Chocolate, and Sweet Mouth, and my favorite lip glosses would probably have to be Fussy and Hot Chocolate. I don't have the giant doe foot applicator. They smell good. They apply a high amount of shine to the lips. This is Sweet Mouth that I actually used today. Sweet Mouth actually have some sheen and shimmer in it, so I love to put it in the center of my lips to just give that pouty, like juicy effect. You know what I mean? I really love this gloss, Sweet Mouth. And the funny thing is, I bought this by accident, and I'm so glad I did. You know, sometimes things happen for a reason. I was actually trying to re-up on Fussy, and I purchased Sweet Mouth by accident, and I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. Like this on top of other lip glosses, if they're pink or nude, A1. Let me stop y'all right there. I got these two together. I completely forgot. So these were like a mini set that I got. I wanted to try this out, but then I was just like, I want a cute one to like throw in my purse. Even though they're small already, I was just like, it's so cute. Like, travel size stuff gets me, and I know it's a scam, it's a ripoff, but let me have my moment, okay? Let me live, because sometimes, you know, they're actually really helpful. So I got these together, and this is Fussy, and Fussy is a beautiful pink lip gloss. All of her lip glosses have shimmer in it. Now this is a more lighter pink, and Fussy is a little step up. Fenty Glow is like that rose shade. This is more, Fussy is like a shade lighter, a little bit more pinky, less rosy. And then Sweet Mouth is the lightest of the pinks, but it has maybe, I'm not sure if it has more shimmer in it, or it's just, I think it's just because it's lighter, it looks like it has more shimmer in it. But this as a lip topper alone, like whatever, however you wear this, it looks good. Hot Chocolate, I was like, nah, let me just pick up Hot Chocolate in the fall, you know, it's spring, summertime when I purchase this. No, I'm so glad I purchased this. This is the Hot Chocolate gloss bomb, and it is this brown lip gloss, and it's beautiful. I feel like it emphasized the brown pigments in my lip. I love brown, I love chocolate brown. Now last but certainly not the least, a crucial element in our makeup, all-nighter setting mist. Now I have purchased this product time after time because I feel like out of all the setting sprays, this is actually a setting spray that I feel like helps with the longevity of my makeup. I could use this to blend out my concealer, I could use this after my foundation, I could use this after my makeup, I could use it before my makeup. It helps controls the oil of my skin, and it really helps set my makeup in place. It has a nice mist. It doesn't like attack you. It's just a great setting spray. Makes the skin feel refreshed. If I'm going out to a special event, my birthday, the club, whatever, that is gonna be on my skin because I'm gonna need to look good the whole entire day. So those are all of my current favorite makeup products from Sephora. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you have any of these makeup products? Do you own any of these makeup products? What makeup products are you interested in? And I mean, since you're here, And if you made it this far, first of all, if you made it this far, thank you, because I be seeing the watch time of my videos and the math is not mathing. So those who actually do watch my videos from start to finish, thank you so much. I know, you know, we're impatient. We have a very short attention span. So, you know, we get bored. We be going on other websites. We be on our phone. Like, it's hard. But I do appreciate everyone who actually watch my videos from start to end. Thank you so much. That does help my channel grow, and I do see that in my analytics. But where was I going with this? Oh, I was basically trying to tell y'all, if you peeped my eyeshadow, like this look, I did film this look. It's my previous video before this, so go ahead and check it out if you're interested. I'll put it right here on the screen so y'all don't gotta go nowhere. Y'all could just click this video and watch it. If you guys want to see how I got this look, or you're just interested in supporting your girl, I'll leave the video right here. You don't even gotta go nowhere. So, you know, I'm here with my little channel. It's growing or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you. I'll see y'all in the next one.